have a buddy that fights at Risen in Japan. Bro, you pass half guard, everyone's like clapping. It's way more like respectful and everybody's quiet in the stands and no one's, but like here it's like the betting, right? Like in my DMs, bro, right before a fight, yo, bro, I bet with the house on you, dude, don't let me down. And it's not even that, bro. It's like, yo, win by knockout in the second round, bro. I moved to Canada, I was 6 years old, and I was the kid with the weird lunches, bro. You know, nobody wanted to trade lunch with me, dude. I would get like a jar of borscht. This shit's so good. It was my boy's wedding. I was the best man and everything. I'm like, dude, I feel like the UFC's gonna call me. I'm not gonna have a drink. Bro, literally at the wedding, I get a call from my manager and he's like, yo, like 5 weeks from now, Madison Square Garden, you wanna fight? I train 2-3 times a day. The last thing I wanna do is go to the bar and fight. Then you go to the bar, you're 21 years old, the dude pulls a knife on you or pulls a gun on you. Now what, bro? You're fucked.
The break talk, you're taking it to another level. Better get ready with your host, Adam and Loretto. The dopest show that you ever heard, ever seen. The podcast about nothing and everything. Yeah, break the break talk. Break the break talk.
Yeah. You're just trying to get back like early next year or late this year?
Late this year, early next year, dude.
Yeah. Any opponents in mind or just whoever?
Whoever at this point, bro, just because, again, I'll be on my last fight in the contract, dude, so I just need like a good performance. Like I'm 2-1 right now, right? So I got one more fight. Just want to get like a fucking good finish, dude. Yeah. And the contract on a good note and then hopefully re-up, dude. Yeah.
So it's a 3-fight contract and then four fight.
From at least Contender Series, those 4 fights, yeah.
So it's just probably the same UFC. Because I remember Mike was, he was like that when he fought in Edmonton, what was it? A year ago?
Yeah, we fought on the same card. I fought in Edmonton too.
Yes, and he had to win that because that's why he played it super safe, because he didn't want to risk losing it or whatever, because it was like, you know, it was technically the last fight on the contract, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of tough that way.
No, 100%. Because like I can go into the next contract 3-1 or 2-2, or I definitely want to be in 3-1, right? Like,
right.
Yeah.
And that's a huge difference. 3-1 and 2-2.
100%. It's crazy,
especially
right?
UFC,
just even the way you say that, right? It just sounds so fucking different, dude. Yeah.
Well, UFC, I always say UFC is the one sport where it's like you lose one fight and like the whole perspective changes.
It's the fans, bro.
Yeah, the fans view
it's
you
the
different.
betting culture, dude.
Facts.
It is,
yeah,
man. Because I have a buddy that fights at Risen in Japan. So this is like the UFC of fucking like in Japan. Like, but dude, like they're like, bro, you pass half guard, everyone's like clapping, you know? Yeah, because it's just like such a different culture there, right? And like it's way more like respectful and everybody's quiet in the stands and no one's, but like here it's like the betting, right? Like I have so many times, bro, like in my DMs, bro, right before a fight, yo, bro, I bet with the house on you, dude, don't let me down.
Yeah,
and it's not
crazy.
even that, bro. It's like, yo, win by knockout in the second round, bro.
yeah. It's like, what else you want me to do?
Yeah. You gotta get the rear naked choke second round. 2 minutes in, dude, or I'm fucked.
That's so fucked.
It's crazy, but yeah, that definitely changes it up. Yeah, man. I just fucked. I try not even to look at that shit.
Do you
dude.
think the betting ruined the sports?
No, I think it's just part of it, bro.
Yeah.
I think it's part of it, dude.
Yeah.
It's up to the athlete to not like give a fuck, dude. It's like, it's normal, bro. I feel like if I was on the other side of doing the same shit, bro. Yeah.
Well, UFC is actually funny enough. UFC is the one sport I don't bet on.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, because
I bet on the UFC.
Yeah, he's the opposite. He bets.
I wish I could, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You're not allowed.
Yeah.
Like at all, right?
Yeah, I know.
No.
Yeah.
But you guys can't even, well, I'm sure you can, but do you guys ever look at like your betting lines of like what the odds are for you guys?
Yeah.
Because it would be like, what do the books have me
Yeah,
at? Like,
yeah.
why am I a underdog or a favorite or something like that?
I look at that shit. Yeah.
Because
I honestly don't get it that much because I've never really bet, but
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they tell you to say.
Yeah. No. I would, dude. I fucking would, dude. That one guy ruined it for everyone, man. Like the whatever.
Yeah,
that was bad.
Coach or
that was
whatever,
bad.
yeah.
But you know what I do respect though is how the UFC handled it. Like they made him look like a monster.
Yeah.
Because they don't want that shit in their league. Because
No,
the NBA had that this year.
Right. Yeah. I
And
heard about that.
the FBI got involved. Like it was like a fucking whole ordeal.
Bro, the NBA had it was a 15-player,
And
coaches
coach.
included. Like it was a gambling ring. It was a fucking like it was like the coaches would know, the players on the other team would know, and it would be like the the money, the house money is on, let's say this guy's over points, it'd be like the third quarter and he needs like 6 more points to get his over. The coach would just pull him because more money is made if the under hits or whatever.
Yeah,
it
the
is.
refs and stuff are onto that too, or
the
no?
refs are not onto it because the refs don't know. Like the refs don't control what players are in and out. It's the coach.
Got it.
So
They
the
just
coach
sit them out when they get close to the over under or
so
whatever
if,
it is.
If you were doing well, let's say you're in the NBA, you're doing well, the coach would just pull you for no reason.
So how do you even prevent that now?
Well, that's the fucked up part.
Yeah,
is
right?
because it went this long without being known.
Right.
And now it's like, okay, so they fixed everything, but how do you know that?
Yeah.
So the viewership of the NBA it's already been on a decline, but now it's just like,
is it?
Oh my God, dude, it's through the roof.
Yeah.
It's,
And if you take out the betting out of it, the viewership goes down even more.
Wow.
Right? Because it's like a lot of people watch sports for betting.
Right.
Like, for example, I always bring up baseball. Like, no one likes baseball.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, you throw betting into it, it's like, okay, this is somewhat cool.
Right, 100%.
And that gets you through the shitty, like, 1 p.m. game, fucking Pittsburgh Pirates and some other shit. No one's watching that shit, right?
100%.
Unless you're betting on it.
Right.
So because the viewership's, unless Paul Skeens is playing.
Skeens,
Yeah, Livy Dunn. Shout out Livy. And they're like, or hypothetically, like, NBA, the viewership's down. They're not going to take betting out. That's going to decrease their their viewership. And it's like, you can't even watch a fucking sporting event without like FanDuel being on like a commercial or this and that. So it's kind of really
all in
like,
your face.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic how they're always like,
But the UFC's a complete opposite. Like, they hate that shit. Dana hates that shit. Like, they're so against all that, which is good.
Yeah, 100%.
It is good.
100%.
Like you think about it, the UFC has grown like over the years, and it had nothing to do with stupid money. Like, you look at boxing, like the stupid pay-per-view numbers, the rigged in fights. Like, there's none of that.
Mm-hmm.
And when there was, they fucking squashed it so fast.
Mm-hmm.
But
But dude, honestly, like all my boys are always like, yo, who would I bet on for fights? Dude, I get it wrong 99% of the time.
Really?
It's crazy, man. Just because fighting is such a like random sport, man.
I don't
like,
bet on it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
anyone can get knocked out, or it's like,
we were talking about that actually last pod. We said the MMA math doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense.
So like, if you're like, I don't know, Sugar Sean lost to Merab, but if he's fighting Corey Sandhagen, he should win because Merab also beat Sandhagen, so they're like evenly It just doesn't work.
Dude.
It doesn't work.
Yeah,
It
and
doesn't
sometimes
work.
it's like, dude, who shows up better than they? Right? It's like flip a coin, man. Like, you guys fight 100 times, and the math just depends on who shows up, right?
exactly.
If you
crazy.
zig when you should have zagged, you're a night cadet.
100%. Dude.
GSP told us
I
that.
literally was about to say, I've heard him say that before, bro.
Yeah.
It's so true, dude.
Yeah,
it's so true.
Yeah, that's what he told us. it honestly, it sticks with me because it's so true, because it's such an unforgiving sport.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, you have one bad night or even one bad step, one bad move, and fucking your career's changed.
And that's the problem. Like, the fans like write you off. Like, one bad loss, and like you're shit.
Dude, you're like your last performance.
I
bro.
know, it's insane, and that's
Until you fight again and then you win by knockout, and then
You're
it's
the
like,
fucking man.
you're the man. You're the man. Yeah, it's
it
crazy.
happens like that, man. 100%. But yeah, it is definitely that betting culture, man. But it also makes it fun, man. You know,
Yeah.
it does. Yeah.
I agree.
So you've been pretty quiet for a while now. Obviously, you had that shoulder injury. Take me through what's going on. So you dislocated your shoulder.
Yeah. So I was pretty much 4 weeks out from fighting Malcolm Wellmaker in the UFC. It was like the Madison Square Garden card. I think it was Islam versus Jack Della Mella.
Yeah,
sick card, right? So I was in Arizona, like training. I went out to train at the MMA lab, came down. They gave me a call. I was actually, it's funny enough, like I just had they weren't giving me any information, and it was my boy's wedding, right? And I remember, like, for some reason, I'm like, dude, like, I was the best man and everything. I'm like, dude, I feel like the UFC is gonna call me. I'm not gonna have a drink. I'm not gonna drink. Like, I might be fighting soon. Had no like reason for that. And that same night, bro, literally at the wedding, I get a call from my manager, and he's like, yo, like 5 weeks from now, Madison Square Garden, like, you want to fight? I was like, thank God I didn't start drinking, because like, imagine the anxiety picking up the phone, blackout drunk, like, hey dude, you got to fight in 5 weeks. So thankfully that all worked out. Got that fight, and then I was dealing with like a crazy rib injury, dude, for a while from grappling, and it finally got better. And it was like the first week I went back to wrestling at NTT. That's where like Mike and Jazz and everyone train. And yeah, we're training, dude. I feel amazing. You know, I got these news. I feel hyped. End of the practice, last takedown. To be honest, I'm pretty sure we already finished our last takedown, and it was like the guy I was training with, great guy, great partner. Like, he was just like, "Yo, do you want to do one more?" And I was like, "You know what? I'll do one more. I feel good today, you know." And shoot a takedown on him. Mats are super slippery. He sprawls. Hands are like locked on him. He falls on top of me, bro. I just hear this like loud explosion on my shoulder. Pretty much spiked my shoulder into the mat as hard as I could because I blasted like a takedown. And I kind of like get up and my coaches look at me and like the face he made, I was like, oh shit, this isn't good. My shoulder's like dangling. Like, I'm trying not to even look at it, dude, because it just felt so nasty. And yeah, I dislocated it. Went to the hospital. They popped it back in. Got an MRI done in Buffalo that week. Sent it to the UFC surgeon. And I'm like, hey man, like, what's my next step? The doctor I saw said just do PT, but this seems pretty bad. He's like, nah, dude, you need surgery. So that's kind of the battle I've been like going through ever since. And luckily, they paid for my surgery. I was out in Montreal at a private clinic 5 weeks after.
Oh, nice.
They got it done. I was under contract, so I got insurance for that, which was thank God. Because I mean, dude, like I had a hookup in Toronto, and the guy was still like, dude, it's gonna take like 4 months.
Fuck.
And I was like, dude, like I can't wait 4 months. Like 4 months, I'm already like halfway through my rehab by then, right? So got it done, dude. But yeah, even like when I did the surgery, dude, like the doctor's just like, man, or the surgeon was like, I woke up 2 hours after surgery ended, like past the time they said I was gonna wake up, and I'm like, yo, like kind of woke up groggy. I'm like, dude, it's like 11 o'clock. You said I was gonna be down at 8. My girl's like trying to pick me up. He's like, yeah, dude, I went in your shoulder. It was more torn than the MRI showed. So I just stayed in there, fixed everything up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
luckily he did. Right. But yeah, ever since then, man, just been rehabbing, man, just getting on it. It was heartbreaking, dude. But
yeah, that's tough as a fighter for sure.
Super tough, dude. Because I mean, like, the opportunity was insane. Dude, I was like, holy shit, Madison Square Garden, that's a legendary arena, like against a crazy opponent with a ton of hype behind it, man. Like, those are the moments you live for. Like, really, like those are like the moments that like they're scary, but you're like, dude, like fear, like the growth comes from the fear. So I chase that now, you know, like anything that scares me, I'm like, dude, I need this. This is gonna like level me up. So I was like so hyped up about it, and then yeah, man, like just happened, and I was just like, dude, like it is what it is. Like, all right, I was like drove to the hospital. I was bitter for about an hour, and I was like, all right, man, like I guess I gotta focus on rehab now. Like,
there's nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing you can do about it, man.
That's
I can
the
be
tough part.
Yeah, I can be a bitter piece of shit and like just be all sad and mad at the world, or I can, you know, start eating clean, making sure like I'm going to my rehab, doing all the right stuff, and that's what I've been doing ever since, man.
So how you feeling now? You're feeling better?
Feeling better, man. It's almost been 6 months. It'll be 6 months next Friday since surgery, and yeah, feeling a lot better, man. I'm training again, which is awesome. Yeah, kickboxing. The surgeon did a great job. It just, because it was so much damage, like my range of motion is going to take a little longer, right? So like my stability in my shoulder feels great. The range of motion takes a while, but that's just scar tissue, and that's just me like being on top of physio every single day. I mean, I do like 2 hours of physio every single day. So I do an hour by myself, an hour with a physician. And I've just been on it, man. But I've been feeling good, and hopefully end of the year I'll be able to fight again, man. Just craving it, bro. Craving it.
I feel like a lot of fighters, like when you take so much time off, like you said, like you crave that feeling, because that's what you guys live for, in a sense. Like, it's kind of messed up in a way, but it's the truth, right? Like that adrenaline, that mindset, the camp, the fight, the walkout, everything involved, like that's what you guys dream of, right?
It's the biggest high in the world. Like, honestly, like winning a fight is like the craziest high in the world, man. Getting your hand raised in front of all those people, it's like those are the moments you chase for. So it's crazy, because I mean, before this injury, like for the last 10 years I've been consistently training in camps, like just, you know, like I really never had a break. Like I've just been like, okay, what's next? And this time was the first time where I'm like, oh dude, I gotta like sit back and not do anything for a little bit, and like made me really miss the sport, bro. Like I'm like, damn, like I know I'm doing the thing I really love, because like I miss it so much. Like,
but sometimes that's a blessing.
It is, because
like you know, you're in something so heavily, you do it every single day, you almost forget why you're doing it sometimes. You know, it's like that saying, you don't know what you have until it's gone. Right. And then when it's gone and you can't do it, you're like, fuck, I miss this shit. I love this shit. Now you find a different love for the game.
100%.
And maybe that takes your game to a whole new level.
That's the way I'm seeing it, man. That's exactly it, right? That's the perspective I look at it through, man. Cause I'm like, exactly it, dude. Like I just like 3 weeks after, I'm like, dude, like I cannot, like I'm watching jiu-jitsu breakdowns, fights, like I'm just studying all the like possible things. I'm like walking on an incline treadmill, bro, with a brace on, like doing my assault bike workouts, like doing whatever I can, dude. People are like, what are you doing, bro? Like I was at the gym 3 days after my surgery. My girl's like, yo, chill the hell out. Like you gotta relax, right? But I'm just like, I'm just so amped to get back into it. And I think, yeah, you're right. Like it just makes you appreciate it more. Be like, dude, like I'm gonna be so grateful for this opportunity once I get it again, and just be excited for it. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, just goes to show, man, you're a fucking dog, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Like to like 3 days out, go back in the gym and just like
3
you don't
weeks.
even,
Yeah,
But still.
no, that was a 3 days.
3
after.
days,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. My girl, cause so
Yeah, bro. You're fucked.
No, that was messed up, dude. Like that was a bad idea.
Bro, I heard weeks of 3
insane.
days.
Yeah, no, 3 days. No,
3
my
days,
girl's
bro.
like, she's like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm like, okay, I'll come with you and I'll coach you. I'm just like, I'm just gonna help you with your workout. And then she's like, in between sets, I'm like starting to like, all right, I'm just gonna go hit this sled a little bit, push it backwards, you know, like I'm gonna do a couple calf raises. And like, she's like, yo, like relax, like.
yeah,
But I'm just like, dude, like I
can't stop.
can't stop, and I love it so much, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love fighting, and I love training, I love all the stuff that comes with it, dude. And yeah,
So before you were, got into the fight game, the better question would be, how did you get into the fight game? What led you to that path? I know you were a snowboard instructor before.
Mm-hmm.
Which hill or mountain were you at?
I was at the hill, bro. Glen Eden
Eden?
out in Milton. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Have you snowboarded there?
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't.
Tiny hill, dude. But yeah, they have a great terrain park, right? So like tons of like jumps around. Like I was
Yeah.
always like just like an adrenaline junkie growing up.
Yeah, fighting's for you, man.
Yeah. 100%, man. So it was like skateboarding, snowboarding, BMXing, like anything.
Where you can get hurt.
Yeah. Get my heart rate up, dude. Anything I can get my heart rate up, man. And so yeah, I started because what was it? I was in elementary school, dude, like grade 8, and dude, like I was like, because I'm originally from Ukraine, and like I showed up and I was like, I moved to Canada, I was 6 years old, and I was like always like the immigrant kid, dude. Like I was the kid with the weird lunches, bro. You know, your parent, like the four parents, dude. Like I'm telling, dude, I was that kid, and dude, I got bullied a lot growing up, man.
What did you have in your lunch bag, bro?
Dude, just like bro, I would get like a jar of borscht. I don't know if you know what that is, dude. But like
no.
cabbage rolls, like
Okay.
just you're trading lunches in elementary school, dude. Nobody wanted to trade lunch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like that.
But it was probably good though.
Yeah.
They just didn't understand.
Yeah, 100%.
They didn't
Like,
have
you
the
guys are
taste for it.
cultured, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit's so good. Give me that juice box, bro. Yeah. But dude, yeah. So I got bullied a lot in grade 8 and grade 7. So like going into high school, and I was just like, bro, like, I was so like insecure because I'm like, dude, I don't know if I can fight, like, you know. And I watched this movie, dude. I don't know if you guys ever seen it, Never Back Down.
No, I haven't
No,
seen
it's
it.
like
No.
it's just like a super cheesy movie. Literally, like it felt like my life, dude. It's like this kid moves into a new high school, gets picked on, starts fighting, gets the hot girl, dude. Like kind of like this whole like thing. And I was like, I watched this movie at a time in my life where I'm like, I needed it. And I watched the movie, and I just Googled like MMA gyms in Burlington, found one like right by my house, and drove down there, did one class. They taught a takedown. I hit that takedown that day in live action and live training. I was like, dude, like this is it, bro. Like this, I'm obsessed with this.
How old were you?
14
Damn.
years old.
So it's
yeah.
like grade 8, grade 9.
Yeah, like literally, it was like almost, I'm pretty sure it was the year 13, 14. I was like the year going into grade 9.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
13, 14.
Yeah. So right at that time, dude. And ever since then, dude, I've just been obsessed, man. And still, dude, like for the longest time, like I was just so insecure, dude. Like I didn't tell anybody in high school that I trained. Like nobody knew, bro. Like only by like grade 11 and 12 when I started actually getting fights, and like people like, oh shit, this guy like has fights. Like no one knew. I was just like that skinny skateboard kid that like everybody was just like, yo, I can beat the shit out of this kid, right?
Yeah.
I just kept it quiet, dude, because again, I was just like so quiet and insecure and stuff. And then by then started getting fights, and dude, like even like my whole career, dude, like my coach was like, hey, you want an amateur fight? I was like, sure. Like if you think I'm ready. Like I don't think I'm ready, but if you think I'm ready. And then I did get into my amateur career, and he's like, you want to go pro? I was like, sure. like you know, like, and then once I went pro and started having success, I was like, dude, I think I could do this. And it just kind of went from there, man. But like I never had that self-confidence, but like I had to build it up over time, bro. Like I just needed that evidence. The evidence was obviously training, winning fights, having these like coaches and role models be like, yo, there's something in this kid, you know, like belief in him, and kind of built up from there, man.
Yeah.
So fighting was the reason you built all that stuff up.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
That's
100%.
sick.
Like
You ever call that bully?
sorry?
You ever call that bully out?
No, man. Honestly, you know what's funny, dude? Like I had so much rage when I was a kid, but then as soon as I started getting like my ass whooped in the gym every day, I was like, the last thing I want to do is go fight, bro. You know, like you see like dudes like, you know, like they go on the bar on Friday and Saturday, try to pick fights and stuff. They just don't have anywhere to channel that like aggression.
Yeah.
I'm like the opposite. I'm like, I train 2-3 times a day. Like the last thing I want to do is go to the bar.
Yeah.
Fight, dude.
Yeah.
I just want to have a drink and sit down and just
And those are always the
chill.
guys who like don't know how to fight. They're always just like the fucking.
Yeah.
You ever see the guys that are like, bro, when I see red, bro, like,
Oh, 100%,
those
dude.
guys
Yeah,
just like,
100%.
like, I'll fucking everyone here in the room's fucking dead, bro. Like, don't get me to that point.
100%.
Yeah, like
dude.
those guys are the bar fight guys.
Yeah,
that just talk.
Yeah, but yeah, so that all kind of went away, and yeah, dude, I had this like outlet for anger and everything, and yeah, to calm me down for sure, man. Because like, again, I was just like angry at the world. I think just because I didn't have anywhere to channel it, dude.
Yeah.
As soon as I started training, I was like, I'm good, man. I'm good. I have an outlet. I have a spot to like just put that energy out. I get to spar. I get to punch people in the face. I get to get hit in the face. Yeah, perfect, man.
That's sick.
Is there any fighters you looked up to growing up?
Yeah, dude. Honestly, funny enough, GSP was the first guy I ever looked up to, dude. Well, dude, I just saw him at a Sport Check. Like when he was
Really?
sponsored by Under Armour. Yeah, because he used to be sponsored by Under Armour back in the day. And his poster would just be at a Sport Check, dude. Like, and I'm like, who the hell is this guy, dude? Like, and then like I remember like buying all the Under Armour gear, showed up to jiu-jitsu practice. I'm like, yeah, this is sick.
I'm GSP.
Yeah, I'm GSP, dude. Yeah, 100%. So yeah, him, bro. Like I really like John Jones back, like as well. Like all those guys, man. But like even now, man, I still like. It's crazy because I'm in the UFC and I'm like can potentially compete with these guys, but some of these guys I'm still like, yo, like Sean O'Malley, Corey Sandhagen, guys that like I love their styles, man. Like I like to take some of the things from all these guys and like blend into my own style, you know. But yeah, for sure, like. GSP is probably the first one though, man. It's funny in high school, dude, before I knew who he was, everybody was like, yo, did you guys watch that GSP fight? And I don't know why, because I must have been like just foreign. I would always call him GPS. I'm like, yo, did you guys watch GPS? I get chirped so hard, dude. I'm like, shit, dude. Practice at home, GSP. It's not GPS.
Oh, man.
Was English not your first language?
No,
When did you move here? Or
I was 6, dude, but like the problem was, bro, like my parents couldn't speak English as
Right,
well.
so
we'd only speak Ukrainian, right? So like I'd kind of like learn at school, but I'd come home and only speak Ukrainian. And like my grandma was like would come down with us, and she'd like she couldn't speak English at all. So it took a while for me to kind of learn that, right? So.
did you struggle in school as well, or was
Yeah, first few years for sure, dude.
That's
yeah.
tough.
Yeah, it was that, and that's where like I feel like a lot of the bullying came from.
for
man.
sure.
100%,
Yeah, for
dude.
sure. That's an easy target,
100%,
right?
yeah.
Like fucking assholes, but
Yeah,
you know?
but
they got to find someone.
no, 100%, dude.
Yeah, it's the
True.
truth.
Yeah, you gotta find someone. There's always
100%.
someone.
Like sugarcoat it. It's the truth.
I think bullying helps shape a kid though. Like if you channel that like rage, as you were saying, you put it towards something, it always ends up benefiting like someone in a sense, right?
100%, man. And now, like, dude, I don't teach as much now because I'm training most of the time. But even like the last few years, I was teaching a lot of kids classes, dude, and I'd hear the same thing over and over again. You know, kids come in, hey, like I always ask, why are you signing up for martial arts? Like, what is it? You know, because I'm curious to like know the backstory. Like, and dude, like 80% of the time, it's like, hey, dude, I'm getting picked on in school. I just want to learn how to defend myself, you know, and like I want to.
That's sick.
Yeah, and that feels so good, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, dude, I got you. I'm gonna make you a killer, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and again, I'm not like to go out there and beat the shit out of this guy. I'm like, no, man, we're just gonna teach you these skills. Like, I never want you to start a fight, but if your safety or somebody you love safety is on the line and you have to do something, then you have the skills to do it. Like, it's not like go up and go to your bully's like face and like try to punch him in the face right away. No, that's not it. But it's like, dude, if you got to protect yourself or your loved one, then you have the skills to do that and the confidence to do that, right?
Yeah. And that's what MMA does, right? It teaches you the discipline of your skill as well. Because after a while, like your hands are weapons. Your skills are a weapon, right? So it teaches you a discipline of like, you can't just go and beat the shit out of someone. You respect weight classes, you respect people. After a fight, you guys like, you beat the shit out of each other and then you guys hug.
100%.
It's the craziest thing.
Yeah.
It's literally because like people watching from the outside that have gotten in bar fights or try and pick fights, like that guy, you look at him and you're like, you look at him with like hate and like anger. You guys just beat the shit out of each other and you guys just give each other a hug and one of you's the winner and one of you's the loser.
No, 100%, dude. Like that when I had that fight with Ramon Tavares, was my second fight in Toronto with him.
That was fucked.
Crazy fight.
That
But
was
dude,
so
we
fucked.
like there was something there after where like, dude, we like went to hell together, bro. Like we like I pushed the best version of yourself and you pushed the best version of myself and we got like
That was the bloodiest fight I've ever seen.
100%, man. Yeah. But I was like, dude, like I needed you to be the best version of yourself and do that to pull out the best version of myself, right? Like you're like, it's like a dance partner. It's like, I need the best version. Like I need a good dance partner, bro. Like without a good dance partner, there will be no dance. So like after that fight, dude, we're like, all right, dude, you know, like we're boys now. Like we fought and we might fight again. Who knows? Right. Like, but like there's a mutual respect there because like, dude, we went to war together, right? Like that shit was crazy.
That's
So
sick.
yeah, that was a fight where I just blacked out, dude. Like blacked out. Like I don't remember anything in that fight at all.
Like you didn't hear your coaches talking to you,
But
nothing.
that was my first time fighting in front of that many people. And usually I'm so good at like cueing into my coach's voice, but it was so loud in that arena, I couldn't hear shit, dude. Like I was like, well, I'm just gonna try to punch this dude in the face more than he punches me in the face. Yeah. I do remember a funny part though, bro, because he broke my nose in the end of round 1. And I remember coming to the corner, dude, and my coach was like, he's like, oh, your nose, like it's a little fucked up. And I'm like, he's like, don't worry about it, right? Because it was like crooked. And I'm like, ah, shit, dude, like that sucks, right? And then I sit down in the middle of round 2 and 3, and he's like, oh, your nose is back to normal. He punched it back. That's like sick.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so he literally hit it, like it broke and it popped back in, and I didn't have to get it fixed after.
So he just did it for you.
Just did it for me, dude. I was like, that is hilarious, bro.
That's fucked.
Yeah, but I remember in that moment he said that, I was like, oh, thank God, dude.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, the conversations you have, like, or the thoughts you have, like, in the middle of a fight are insane, dude. Like,
I feel like I wouldn't want to hear that though. Like if I'm a fighter and I'm in the octagon, I wouldn't want my coach to tell me like, yeah, your nose is on a 90. He fucking rocked you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Like it's kind of like you know, you're I don't know how to put it, but like say you know you're smoking a joint and your boy's like, yo, you're about to green out.
yeah.
And it's like, now I'm definitely gonna green out. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think he was saying it, dude, because like I got back and like I'm grabbing my nose and stuff and it's just leaking in blood, right? So just like, it's a little messed up, bro, but it's all good. We're good, you know? Like, it's one of those, dude. But
I remember that fight so vividly because I was there, I was watching it, and the guy I was sitting beside, he's not that good with blood. Like, of course he can watch a fight and whatever, but it got so bad, he left in the middle of the fight, threw up in the bathroom, came back and sat down and waited for the fight to be done because he just wasn't, because it was that bloody.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was fucking insane.
Dude, the craziest part about that is they sent me to the hospital after, and dude, I'm like sitting there at the waiting room, like in my fight shorts, no t-shirt on. Like they literally just tossed me in the ambulance. I'm in the hospital, bro. There's crackheads walking down the line and they're looking at me like
You're the crackhead.
Yeah, like, well, you're the crackhead. And I'm like, dude, like, can someone just give me a t-shirt, bro? Like,
Yeah.
something, dude. Yeah,
That's insane.
It was insane, bro. I'm just sitting there. They're all staring at me like, yo, what is wrong with this guy? Like backing away from me. I was like, dude, and I just sat in there and I'm like, yo, can someone just give me a sandwich or a juice box or something, dude?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because I was like literally sitting there trying to watch the fights and stuff, and
Was the other guy there too?
I don't know, man. I don't think so. I saw him in the
didn't see
hotel
him.
room after. I smoked like a fat joint, bro, and I walked back and like we're like, we're boys. He's like, we're boys. That's
sick.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Because he was like he was the only guy I've ever had in fights, bro. Where, dude, this guy consistently DM'd me on Instagram like, yo, I'm gonna paint the canvas with your blood. Like you just say all this.
He was like beefing
He was a dog, bro. You like talk. Like, he's trying to play the mental games, right? And I was like, oh, this is fun, bro. I talk back to him.
Dude, I did not think UFC fighters do that.
Yeah. He's the only one I've ever had that like literally.
And he wasn't even doing it on the camera to like hype. He was just texting you directly.
He was DMing me, bro. He would like, I'd be like posting training stuff. Like he followed me, bro. So I'm like, damn, I gotta follow this guy back. He's playing some games here, right? So he'd like my videos of me training. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, and I'm like, like, oh shit, I'm gonna fuck you up, dude. Like, and we like talked the
Wow.
whole time, bro.
That's insane. Were you chirping back and forth?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, the whole time leading up to the fight, bro. Yeah,
well, you guys matched that energy.
yeah, 100%, dude, 100%.
Fuck.
No, that was to this day that was my favorite fight, I would say, for sure. Yeah.
So
insane.
with you being in the bantamweight division now, do you feel like that is the most stacked division in the UFC?
It's up there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. There's just so many killers, man.
know.
There's so many
There's a
high
lot.
level guys. So many fun matchups, man. So many different styles. And yeah, dude, it's like the top 15 are insane right now, man. Everybody's so good. And like the top 5, bro, like you got like the Marab, you got Peter Yan, right? You got O'Malley, you got Sanhagen, and you're like, dude, you got Umar, like it's insane,
Yeah.
bro. And then guys are coming up, right? So it's fun,
Yeah, it's a
man.
stacked- it's a stacked division.
bro. It's stacked.
So would you say there's anyone in the division that's a little overrated?
Overrated. Let me think. No, I want to say so, man. I think in the top there, everybody's really fucking good,
Yeah.
man. Yeah. No, I can't think of anybody overrated right
Now,
now.
would you say there's anyone in that division you'd like to fight specifically, like kind of similar style, or you think it would be a fireworks type of fight? I think you and Sugar Sean would line up for a good
Bro,
fight.
I mean,
too.
100%. Like those guys, like, and again, like there's no disrespect there. Like those are the fights that eventually I would love to have.
Yeah.
But not because I'm like, yo, I think I can beat this guy. It's like, dude, this is going to be first of all, it's going to test me, and this would be just a crazy
Yeah.
matchup, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like even though like I like those boys and stuff, I'm like, dude, like at the end of the day, we're athletes trying to challenge ourselves and see like what is the best version of myself. And I can't get the best version of myself if I'm fighting guys I know I can beat. I need to fight those guys with the unknowns, right? So yeah, that even like, you know, I talk to Corey on Instagram sometimes, Sanhagen, and I'm like, dude, one day that's a fight that I would like to have too, man. And it's no disrespect, it's just like, dude, I want to know who's better. Like I want to know this question, right? And regardless of what happens, like I know I'll grow from it. So those are like those, bro. I had this weird thing, man, where like every time, like up in my pro career, dude, like growing up, like I'd be like, I remember in my last fight in amateur, I saw this one dude, his name was Avinash Shouty, and he like knocked this dude out in amateur in like 10 seconds, right? Like just fucking right hand sleeps him. And I remember in my head being like, damn, wouldn't want to fight that guy. Pro debut. Guess who they gave me? That guy.
Wow.
Right? And I'm just like, you know, that's like, I'm like, funny how the universe works, you know, funny how life works, bro.
Yeah.
Like my brain's like, yo, I don't want to fight this guy.
And they give you him.
They're like, take this guy, right? And then I ended up fighting him, beating him, and I'm just like, damn, dude, like those, and then I realized, oh shit, dude, like if I fear something, I should probably shoot towards it, man. Like as much as like, you know, as scary as that is, that's where the growth comes from. Because every time I do that, I feel good, and I develop. Dude, there's fights I've had, bro, pro fights I've had, or I beat the guy, dude, and I'm like, I knew I was gonna beat this guy, and I got my hand raised. I'm not even happy. I was like sick, like whatever, like. But there's those fights where you're just, I don't know, and then you do it, you're like, dude, like I just built this new, like I just leveled up, right? And that's the thing I'm chasing, man, and like that's the fun stuff for sure.
So who do you not want to fight? Let's recreate that.
The hard fight, dude.
And someone probably grapple heavy, no?
Yeah, dude, like a Marab would be a hard fight for sure.
Yeah.
But again, dude, like I gotta go in that void, bro, and figure it out, right? Like that's the thing, man. I funny enough, man, like one of my strongest suits is, dude, my conditioning. Like I know like I can just dig deep and push, bro. Like I have this like mental switch where I just won't give up, dude. Like I don't know whatever it is, and you know I think he has that mentality too, and I feel like that would be a crazy fight, man, because 5 rounds, I know I won't stop. Like we'll see who has the better conditioning, right? But that's always been a strong suit of mine, man. Like just being able to push you, dude. Like I could be absolutely gassed, bro, but I'll just keep doing it, bro. My strength conditioning coach does this thing, bro, where we do there's like this hill in Burlington it takes 4 minutes to run up it. So it's a 4-minute hill sprint, right? And it's one of those things, bro, where like guys, like I train with guys that like if we run 100 meters, they'll beat me. You know, if we run 400 meters, they're just more explosive. They'll beat me. At this 4-minute hill sprint though, dude, like it's so mental. About 2 minutes in, dude, everybody's lungs are just gone. Their legs are gone. I can just keep going, bro. I can just push it. And I always, for some reason, win that 4-minute mark, bro.
It's a different gear.
It's a different gear, but I just find it's mental. I'm just like, dude, this one foot after the other, just go. And sometimes I end up to the point where, dude, I'd let guys I give guys like a 20-second head start, 30-second head start, and I still fucking go through it. I'm just like, it's mental, man. Like I might not be the most physically gifted athlete, but mentally, dude, like I have that thing. I don't know what it is, man, but like I trust in it. That Toronto fight like really proved it to me.
That's for sure.
Before that, I didn't know. You know, it's funny. You think you can. You think that when that moment comes, you'll rise to it, but you don't know till you're in it. But in that moment, I'm like, oh shit, dude, I got it. Like I got whatever that thing is, I got it, and now I have it in my back pocket. I don't want every fight to be like that, obviously. Like I want clean performances, good finishes, but I just know if like deep down that I have to like pull that out of my back pocket, I could do it.
But that's bigger than skill.
I believe so too. Yeah.
Honestly, I genuinely believe that, because being able to battle back after, say, you're down a round or you're down 2 rounds or you're going back and forth, to find that other gear, a lot of guys don't have that, or a lot of guys are very comfortable winning or being up.
Yeah,
and
being the hammer, right?
Yeah, and as soon as you put a little pressure on them, that's when they fold, right? And I love Sugar Sean, but I look at Sugar Sean and I see the spotlight's on him against Merab, and he's so used to knocking guys out and, you know, being the guy, just the long reach, and, you know, he's striking with guys. And as soon as he gets tested in different ways where he feels uncomfortable, that's where he folded. And call it a fucking hip surgery or whatever the fuck you want to call it, man. You lost. You lost twice to Merab, and he made you uncomfortable. You have to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
100%.
And if you're able to do that, it takes you a lot further than skill.
100%.
Of course, you need skill, but of course, like that's something different.
Yeah, 100%. And that's like it's funny, bro. In the room, my coach always says like after like pro practice, we'll all sit down in a group, right? We'll sit down there, and he always likes to do a speech. Usually just talk shit about all of us. Like, you fucking suck, you suck. But regardless, he always like looks at me, dude, and he's just like, see this guy right here? He's like, this dude cannot learn. He sucks at learning. He's the slowest learner. He's not talented, but dude, this dude just shows up, and like that's how he fared. I'm like, yo, fair enough, man. That's actually what it is, dude. Like I got my ass whooped by the pros. Like, dude, I started training the pro when I was 16, 17. I got my ass whooped for like 5-6 years. But I just like, I'll just keep showing up, you know, like I'll get dropped to the body, I'll get up, I'll keep doing it, I'll get submitted, I'll get up, I'll keep doing it. And it built that kind of resilience, dude, where I'm just like, man, like whatever shoots at me, dude, like I know I can get through it, bro. Like if I fight a fast switch guy that like I know in the first round is gonna come out hard, like if I survive that, like you're fucked. Like I'm gonna push through that, dude, and I'll end up drowning you, bro, with pressure. Yeah.
It's so fucked.
No, I know, man. I love it, dude. I love finding that, like, because it's so weird, because like I feel like I'm such a relaxed guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like outside
I would
of it.
say that. Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I just like, I'm chill, dude. Like, I just want to like chill with the boys, fucking smoke some
you
weed.
You seem like
relax.
a sick guy
Theater
too.
boy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just like.
But then when I fight, dude, I'm just like, oh, I get to like channel this other energy that like, it's like your like alter ego almost, you know, and like do that, bro. And I think it's a balance, dude. I think it's a balance for sure.
That's crazy.
Have you ever been to like a street fight or anything like that?
Yeah, I've only been to one, dude, and it was again like
First round knockout?
For a second?
Pretty much, man. It was this one I was like 19, dude. I was a little bit of a shithead, dude. Like this is like when like my ego was, you know, like I'm the fucking man. I'm training and stuff. I was I like, you know, Shirks and Shores. Ever heard of this place? And it's in Niagara. It's like a little trailer kind of like resort thing. I remember I got in a fight, dude. I'm like, I was on a golf cart, I'm driving, dude. It's like 10 p.m. I'm like drunk, and I'm just like, yo, you got a dart? And the guy's like, no. And I'm like, I almost got in a fight with him, and we end up fighting. And I remember I just clinched him, hit him with a knee, go to like elbow him in the face, and his girl like comes out of the way, and she's like, oh my God, stop. Like, and I obviously stopped it, but like that was the only time I ever got in a fight, dude. And the next day I was like, dude, like, why did I do that? Yeah. You know, and ever since then, bro, like, nothing, man. But like,
that was, he didn't give you a butt.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Like, that's
the guy's like, I've never smoked in my life. Yeah. That's your fault.
Yeah, dude, that's the thing, man. Like, that's where I try to tell like all the students, like now, like, you know, like the 2019, I'm like, yo, don't do that, dude. Like, it's so stupid, bro. Yeah. It's so stupid, man. And you hear all these crazy stories anyways. I'm like, dude, yeah, you might be the shit at fighting. And then you go to the bar, you're 21 years old, the dude pulls a knife on you or pulls a gun on you. Now what, bro? You're fucked. Yeah. You're absolutely fucked, dude. Yeah. Happened to my buddy. I have a buddy, bro, who's like a sick boxer, and he was out in a club in downtown Toronto. And the guy's like, yo, like they started beefing. He's like, yo, want to go to the back and get in a fight? Like, want to fight? And he's like, sure. They go out. The guy pulls a gun on him. Boom. He's like, luckily he didn't shoot him, but like,
I was gonna say,
put a gun on him, and the dude's just like, holy fuck. Like, doesn't matter how good of a boxer I am, I'm dead. And I was like, dude, like, just no, like, not it, bro. Like, it's not it. I'd rather just get rather just train at the gym, get paid to fight, dude. But like, yeah, egos, bro. Like, there's a lot. I've been to the bar in Burlington before, bro, where guys try to start shit, and I just laugh. I'm like, dude, no, it's not.
Come on, like with those years, they try.
100%, man. Come on, dude.
Guys get
blackout drunk, man. And
That's
like,
just stupid.
Yeah, I remember this dude's like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, "Dude, I wasn't even looking at you, man." Like, what are you looking at? I'm like, and I just laughed. I'm like, "It's all good, dude. Yeah, you kick my ass, bro. My bad." Yeah. Because like,
it's just comedy, right?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it's like these. But the thing is too is like I've noticed that like UFC fighters off the sudden they're like super calm. They don't want to fight. Like it's crazy to even think people are like
It's their job.
poking people like that who do this for a living and shit like that. Like it's fucking insane. Like people are crazy.
egos and alcohol, dude.
Yeah.
But you see it even like, I don't know, like I remember in UFC Vancouver when I was out there like 2 years ago, dude, I saw a ton of fights in the stands. Because people are
the
just
fans?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Because people are just getting buzzed up.
Oh, yeah.
I can do it, bro.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I was seeing a ton. I was like, dude, this is actually insane, bro. Like this
happens.
This happens, right?
Yeah, dude. After a UFC fight, if like I'm with my boys, they'll just be like, "Dude, like, see if that was me, and I would have fucking, you know," and then like reenact what would have happened. I'm like, dude, like, come on, like you know what I mean? They always like, and then if you were in this position, you always have the one guy who's always like, but if you were in this position, what I would do is I'd get down. You got to have him here, and it's like, dude, like when did you start fighting? Like, you know what I mean? You just say
100%. My boy just fought like a unified MMA. It's like in Toronto show, and I remember he won the fight. It was downtown Toronto, and we're like, all right, let's go out after, right? So we're like walking on King Street, and we're like walking down there, dude, and like we microdosed some mushrooms, and we're just like walking, hanging out, dude.
Yeah.
But dude, like it's like 1 a.m. in the morning, everybody's blackout drunk. We haven't even started drinking yet, right? And like you can just, bro, people like grilling us, and I'm just like, dude, I don't feel safe, you know? Like I'm like, wait a minute, you just want a belt, bro? Like what are we nervous about? But it's just crazy, dude, because everybody's just like, you know, like I saw a dude get rejected by a chick, and then like he just turns around, he's mad, and then he looks at us and starts grilling us, and I'm like, damn, bro, people are fucked. They're nuts, bro. A little alcohol, a little ego, bro. Yeah.
Goes a long
way, bro. Yeah.
The Break Talk podcast is brought to you by Skilled Trades College. Looking to get involved with the trades but don't know where to start? Where can you find all the info, Loretto?
Head over to skilledtradescollege.ca and get the skills to pay the bills.
We're going to do our GOAT segment part of the show, where you're going to build your own GOAT. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. So it's...
I'm going to give you 4 categories.
Okay.
So the 4 categories are mindset, athleticism, clutch factor, and trash talk. You have to pick one athlete for each.
Cool.
You can't repeat the same
Got
athlete,
it.
but it can be from any sport and any era.
Oh shit, it's not just fighting.
No, it could be anything.
If you want it to be all fighting, you could be all fighting, but that's totally up to you.
We'll see, dude. Yeah.
So the first one's mindset, like the best mindset.
You can say yourself, too.
Yeah, you're
Because I'd probably
totally
pick
in
you
the
here.
categories here.
Dude, mindset, honestly, dude, I'd probably say let's go GSP, dude.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good
it's
one.
GSP, man.
Yeah, that's a lock. The next one's athleticism. Most athletic dude or girl.
Go Mike Tyson, dude.
Mike Tyson?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody said that for
No, I don't think
athleticism
so.
yet.
Yeah.
That's
I
good.
go Mike Tyson, dude.
That's good. I like that. Clutch factor. You're down 2 rounds. Got 1 round left. You can say yourself.
I'm gonna go me, dude. I'll take that on me, bro. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, honestly, with you, yeah. That's my best bet there, right there.
Yeah, you know that one,
Yeah.
right? That's good. And trash talk.
Trash talk, dude. McGregor, 100%.
that's-
That's just, bro. Like he's the best to do it, man. To this day, like nobody can recreate it, bro.
It's true.
It's just,
true.
it was so good, bro. Like, fuck.
Nate Diaz is underrated in trash
He's
talk.
underrated for sure. Yeah.
I will say that.
Yeah.
I will say that. But
I think he's
McGregor's just
funny.
McGregor, man.
He is just funny because he's just like, you know.
Not the guy that was in your DMs.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty good, bro. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. The guy
he's
you
pretty
fought,
good.
yeah.
He's pretty good, man. He's pretty good. But no, McGregor, dude, he's just so witty, bro.
Yeah, he's so
Damn,
good.
dude. Like, I wish, bro.
On the
You know what's funny?
spot.
I listen to a ton of Kill Tony, dude. And I'm just like,
He's fucking. This is amazing.
He's hilarious.
and I'm just like, dude, maybe if I could just listen to a bunch of hours of this, like I'll just get good at just fucking one-liners and
On
just
the
like
spot. Yeah,
on
you
the
got to
spot.
be just super
But
clever.
it's so good, bro. Yeah.
Honestly, though, what he did to press conferences or media day, whatever you want to call it, like the before weigh-ins at UFC events, it hasn't been the same since. And like the shit he used to pull, was hilarious. Like, obviously the staple is like when he walks in late, he takes the mic, he's like, sorry I'm late, I just don't give a fuck. And he like slams the mic down, goes and grabs the belt, puts it on his table. It's like fucking like just demon. Like, he's just crazy.
I was he was at like the pinnacle though, right?
Dude,
he just literally do whatever the fuck he wants.
The best was when he had those Irish guys sing to Jose Aldo the song.
Jose,
yeah,
we're coming for you.
Yeah, that was good.
Legendary, bro.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'll happen again, bro. But that's like,
I actually asked, who did I say? Who did I ask to if there'll ever be another McGregor again?
Well, it's rumored for International Fight Week in Vegas.
No, I'm saying do you think there'll ever be a McGregor again in the sport, like that big?
it's hard to say, man.
Yeah, it is.
You never know until it happens, man.
Well, that's the question, right?
Yeah, well,
who's that? Even that last guy, the guy who just fought like 2 weeks ago, the heavyweight guy who fought Curtis Blades, Josh
Hokit.
Okay.
Josh
I mean, he
Hokit,
has like this WWE persona, right?
Yeah.
He does, with his fucking riddles and rhymes and
I know,
dude,
which is like it's
funny.
It's funny. It's like the annoying kind of funny, but then he backs it up with the fights, and you're like, damn, bro, like, you know, like I want to see this guy fight, bro. My brother bought a T-shirt from the UFC store. Yeah,
he's funny though. He is funny.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though? That was his only 3rd fight in the UFC. And now he's fighting on the White House
card, dude.
And he's fighting Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
And dude, like,
I think that's a great fight for him.
that division is so shit.
Yeah.
Well, now Pereira's there, but
Pereira, him. They just signed Gable Stevenson.
that guy is a fucking. That's a prospect.
Yeah.
That is a prospect.
Yeah.
John Jones took him under his belt now.
Yeah.
That's
getting exciting, bro.
Yeah, it is getting exciting. You're right. You're right.
But
It's changing.
you're right, dude. It was one of those divisions where like, I don't
It was
even
dead.
care.
It was dead.
And like,
Aspinall was like just walking over guys in 3 minutes.
100%. That's crazy, dude.
Okay, so it is now time for our other segment. So this segment is our All In or Fold segment presented by Jackpot City Casino. Okay? Basically, I'm going to ask you a question. It's basically like agree or disagree. Okay? So are you all in or are you folding on this? Okay? Sugar Sean will be champ again at some point. All in or fold?
Fold.
Fold.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you on that. A stacked UFC card is more entertaining than an NBA playoff series. All in or fold?
All in.
All in?
100%,
It has to be. Yeah.
I don't even watch a full NBA game in my life, dude.
You didn't watch the Raps run at least?
No, dude, no.
The Jays?
No, dude.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't even know the rules, dog.
do you know they were like in it and shit?
I
though?
did know they were in
that's
it.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good
like
enough.
saying-
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, Tony Hawk, dude.
Yeah, Tony Hawk.
Ryan Sheckler.
Yeah,
That's
dude, my
guy.
favorite
Yeah.
guy, bro. Life with Ryan, bro. There was this TV show on
Life with
MTV,
bro.
bro. Yeah. That's hilarious.
UFC is still growing, but it's still underrated on the grand scheme of sports. All in or fold?
All in.
All in on that? Yeah. So when we're comparing it to like NBA, NHL,
100%.
Premier League soccer,
and even when we're
whatever.
talking just pays, bro, like the pay and stuff, like,
Yeah.
like there's a lot of growth, man. Like
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem. There's a lot of talk with the UFC. It's like, you know, the undercard guys, you know, need more and stuff like that, which the sport getting bigger will obviously, hopefully
100%.
bring that there
Well,
too,
even
right?
just like adding doubling of the bonuses to 100K and stuff like that, 25,000 finishing bonuses, right? All that stuff's great, man. We just need more of that for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, dude.
I think there should be more than that. Like, I think there should be like a main card fight of the night and performance of the night, and then like prelims, and then there's early prelims. Like, I think every category in your card should have a reward.
Well, 100%. Because even in my fight in Toronto, dude, like,
Yeah.
they Dana just like pretty much like Sean Shelby apparently messaged my manager being like, yo, I thought City got the fight of the night, which I would have got double the money because my guy missed weight by 5 pounds. So I would have
Oh, you took that? You took it at.
okay, yeah. So I would have got double the amount. I would have got his fight, but Dana just didn't watch the fight. He was like doing something. So he's like, oh, I heard about the fight, but he just didn't watch it. So it's like, damn, like if you had a prelims fight,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and you had a main
That's what I'm
card,
saying,
that
yeah.
would have been a lot different, right? Because he just watched the main event and then obviously gave it to Strickland.
So what percent of the purse you get if someone doesn't make weight?
So it depends on the commission.
Okay.
So every like Ontario commission, only the max you can get was 20%.
So 20% of his
Right.
pay
But-
because he didn't make weight.
Yes, but then like bro, like I know in BC, I know guys that got 80% of their purse.
Fuck
What?
me.
Yeah.
What's the point of the guy even fighting at
Yeah,
that
why
point?
would he fight? I guess just for the win.
Yeah, for the
just for the
win,
win.
yeah.
Damn.
Right?
At that
So-
point, it's not money. It's just
yeah,
a win.
just all right, it's a win, right? But like that's what I mean. Like 20% was the max that the Ontario Commission would allow, which is like, damn, dude, like, because like he's 4.5 pounds over, which is like
That's a lot.
significant.
That's
bro.
a lot. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
And
Did
you
he
still
warn
took
you?
No, dude.
See, isn't that like a
Yeah, shit, dude.
that's a dickhead thing
Yeah,
to do?
it sucked, dude.
Because like if they know they're not going to make weight,
Yeah.
they usually like the respect.
Yeah,
correct
yeah.
me if
Don't
I'm
cut,
wrong.
don't cut the weight, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't have
yeah.
to go through the,
yeah,
the
100%,
weight cut.
100%.
Like the respectful thing is to be like, hey, bro, I'm not going to make it. Don't bother cutting weight.
Yeah, let's just make it
Well,
at 140.
exactly.
Yeah.
But he was a dickhead, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, 100%. It sucked, dude, because I was in my hotel room like an hour after the weigh-ins, and the UFC team they called me. They're like, yeah, he's 4.5 pounds over. I was like, fuck, dude. Like, all right, sure, but like, dude, that's 5 pounds, man. That's like a lot of weight, bro. Like,
That is a lot of
that's-
weight.
And even just me cutting 5 pounds sucks, bro. So it's
Yeah.
like, you know, like that 140 to 135, 136 is brutal, dude. So if I didn't have to dehydrate myself that much, I'd bump up in weight the next day regardless, right?
Well,
so
the last 5 pounds is the hardest,
it's the
right?
hardest, 100%. Yeah.
That's like
So what weight do you normally walk around at?
58.
Wow. So you cut like 20 something
Yeah,
pounds?
yeah, 58 pounds. Yeah, 158. And then like usually like fight week, I'm like 150. And then the last 14 pounds is like all the water retention and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Which again is like pretty easy come, man. I know guys that walk around like 170, dude, and fight at
dude, that's
bantamweight.
fucked.
That is fucked up.
And like not even like fat 170, like muscle 170. And I was
Yeah.
like, Jesus, what are you cutting, bro? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Organs.
Oh yeah, legit, dude.
You know who looks like that? Paulo Costa.
Yeah.
Paulo Costa is a fucking. He walks
Massive.
around like.
Yeah. Well, he went up a weight class now, and I think that's probably the right move for him,
He
bro.
had to,
Yeah.
man. He had to.
Yeah.
He's back in the winning category.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's
That's a sick
good.
fight, dude. He looked great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good fight.
Yeah.
It was a good fight.
Yeah, it was sick.
I got to ask you though. So the White House card, obviously,
Yeah.
it's big bantamweight. We talked a little bit about Sugar Sean. He's fighting Zahabi.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you got?
On that one, dude, I got O'Malley. I do. Like, even though like I want I obviously, like, dude, like it's always like I always bet with my heart instead of my brain, right? But I think on this one, dude, I think if Zahabi keeps it standing, dude, I think O'Malley's gonna pick him up, man. I think
Yeah.
I only think that, bro, because O'Malley is just such a good athlete, bro.
He is.
He has such good eyes. He's such a good athlete, and he hits like a truck, bro. So I don't know. I don't see how. And Zahabi, like, he does strike a lot, bro. He doesn't really wrestle too much. So unless he, tries to mix in the wrestling, but I'd have to give
I think it would
O'Malley.
be smart for him to
I
mix
think it
in
would
the
be
wrestling.
smart for him too, bro. Yeah, but
That
we'll
was
see.
the only thing that's successful against Sean.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think Merab exposed that
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
that weakness,
I
right?
mean, yeah.
Because he looked fucking great, and then
Yeah.
you're like, you take in consideration the grappling. It's like, okay, and it's not even like he's that bad at
No,
grappling. It's
no.
just Merab was just that good,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah,
it's
Merab is-
But I think it's the grappling mixed with like I have unlimited cardio, and I can just If I fail a
here.
shot, I'll just do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Right?
Yeah.
It's like that. That's the mix, dude. That's like the kryptonite for O'Malley, unfortunately.
it's that.
It's because he's such a fast twitch guy, right? Like,
He is, and he's
Yeah.
awkward.
Yeah.
He'll catch you on like a long jab,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you don't think it's got power behind it, but it's got power.
it's got power behind it. Yeah, 100%.
So you trained with him.
Yeah, I trained with his team. Yeah. So he was injured at the time, but I got to work with like Tim,
How was Tim?
one of the boys, bro. Like,
Yeah,
right
yeah,
away, dude.
yeah.
Yeah. Like right away, dude. I met him. He's one of the boys. He's so chill, dude. Like so welcoming, bro. Me and my buddy Bobby, we came down, we trained. He just gave me black belt after black belt after black belt, though, bro. Like we're doing like competition rounds, so 8-minute jiu-jitsu rounds. Go this guy, go this guy, go. I was like, holy. Like these guys are trying to kill me right now, bro. Yeah, but it was sick, dude, and it was even cool, dude. Like I came into one of the striking sessions. He's like, "Yo, who you fighting?" I explained the guy. He's like, "Okay," and then he built like a whole kind of like plan of like, well, okay, we're gonna do this combo and this combo, help with this, and I'm like, dude, like you didn't have to do that, but sick. I appreciate you, right? Like,
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
yeah, super sick. He let me like chill there while they were doing the Timbo Sugar show, like the podcast they do. Right?
yeah.
It's like hanging out there. So yeah, just super welcoming, dude, man. Like
They got a good duo over there.
They got a good duo mode, but
It's
he's
funny.
just so chill, bro. Like that's what I
Yeah.
like, man. Like he's so like, you know, like right away you meet someone, you're like, yo, we're boys right away. Like that's the vibe I got from those guys. There's no ego. There's no nothing like that.
That's sick.
And he's got a cool thing going on there. That gym is insane. He's got a coffee shop built into it, bro. Like
Now he's doing that pickleball shit.
yeah, he's got the pickle dojo. Dude.
Yeah.
He's a smart man, that guy.
Yeah.
He is. He
Yeah.
won't. His fighting career won't be long. I don't think.
But his business career will
that's
will
the
be
thing.
very
He just started an electrolyte brand and now he's going to that, right? Like so.
What's that called? It's like I saw that.
So I forget what it was, but yeah, he's got like electro. So he's trying to do stuff
Yeah,
outside.
he's doing shit. Yeah,
he's
he's
smart,
doing
bro.
shit.
He's smart, dude. Yeah.
I feel like he's one of those guys that's just like super authentic. Like you see guys that are like, you know, not as like they're, you know, they have a persona for the cameras and stuff. But I feel like Sugar Sean's just super authentic.
Oh, he was
like,
so nice.
he's
so-
exactly what you think
Yeah,
he
he
is.
was
You
so
know?
relaxed, so
Yeah.
chill, so relaxed, bro. So nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so much more quieter than you would think, right? Because you see him on like.
A different level, right?
Yeah, but then when you meet him, he's just so like laid back, dude. I mean, dude, the guy doesn't even have social media, doesn't fucking do anything anymore, right? Like he's completely off all that stuff.
Oh, he's off.
He's off,
social
bro. He's
media?
been off since last January, dude. Like
Yeah.
he has somebody that just does all his social media for him. He hasn't even like touched Instagram or anything.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
Damn.
yeah,
It's
dude.
changed.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's good, man. Cause
Not even
dude,
the same guy.
yeah. Well, fuck, it's probably important, dude. Like,
Bro, he got humbled.
Yeah.
He got humbled like hard.
but then he's just like, dude, what do I do? Let me try to do anything I can. Like, no more gaming, no more social media. He stopped smoking weed for a while, right?
He told everyone he stopped jerking off.
Yeah, which is probably
Not true. Who knows? Probably
lies.
true.
But damn, dude. Yeah, man. I mean, if you're gonna make those changes, good for you, bro.
It's- yeah,
Because
man.
regardless, dude, even if you don't win your next fight, which you didn't, like, I'm sure that's probably good for your life, dude.
For sure, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bro, I gotta ask you. So obviously in the bantamweight, there's obviously some Canadians. We talked about Zahabi, yourself, and even Cody Kovanchek, which
Yeah.
I'm sure you
Train with
know.
him a lot, yeah.
Is there fights that with those guys that you would say no, or you don't think UFC would ever match you guys up?
The only fight I probably wouldn't want to fight was Cody because we actually train. Everybody else, like, I would be okay with, right? Like all the other guys, like, I mean, it sucks. Canada action.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It's not great, but like it is
friendly
what it
fire.
is. We don't train with each other. Cody, because I train with him all the time, you know, like he helps me with my camps, I help him with his camps. That's the only fight that like I wouldn't want to do. I'm sure they want to push that, but everybody else, unfortunately, it's the fight game, dude. Like I mean,
is, yeah.
when you're a regional scene, dude, you're fighting Canadians all the time, so it is what it is, right? Like I'm cool with that. Yeah, it's just like the guys that like I'm like I see Cody twice a week usually when I'm fully like training, right? So those are the guys I just wouldn't want to fight with. But other than
Yeah.
that, dude, yeah, it's fair game,
Fair
dude.
game.
It's fair game, dude. Unfortunately,
game.
yeah. I mean, I'd rather have the Canadians fight all the other dudes, but
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, they could definitely make it around that.
I
but
mean,
if-
Malot's fought a Canadian before. He fought that.
he fought one of his buddies.
Johan, yeah,
He
Johan
fought
guy.
one of his buddies.
Yeah,
and
so I mean,
he
it happens.
called him. Yeah,
yeah, it happens, dude. So
Yeah, it
is
does.
what
That's the
is.
business. It's
yeah.
the business.
But it's not like if we fight, it's like, dude, this at the end of the day, this is a sport. You know, I know it's like it's fighting us up, but dude, like this is a competitive sport. So
That's the tough part. Is that
yeah.
like you beat the shit out of each other,
Yeah.
but it's not meant to.
yeah. Yeah.
It's so weird.
It's so weird, dude.
It's so
It's so
weird.
weird, yeah, because like the consequences are so high, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, dude, I put you to sleep. My bad.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part.
Yeah. But yeah, everybody else is fair game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about, how do you feel about like everyone online? Obviously, we talked about a little bit earlier, like everyone's so quick to hate and got something to say. When people go down to the floor and wrestle, like specifically to Dagestanis, what, do you think that's bad to the UFC?
I think it depends on how, like, are you like if you're like an Islam Khabib guy who like you get the guy on the floor and you like punch the shit out of them and then find a submission, that's cool. But if you're like the guy who takes somebody down and just does nothing, it kind of sucks, right? Like, so
Yeah.
you got to find that balance, dude. I remember it was funny, dude, when I fought in Iowa, I took the guy down for 1 sec, bro, like not even like 20 seconds max. So as soon as I took him down, everyone was like, boo.
Yeah.
I started laughing, dude. I was like, oh, this is fucking hilarious, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, like 20 seconds, dude. Like we just wrestle. I'm like, okay, I'm going to mix in my wrestling. Just like, you know, trick the guy. I'm not going to try to like hold him down. I'm just going to wrestle him, try to find a sub. If not, I'll let him get up, get tired. But as soon as I take him down, dude, everyone just starts booing. I'm like, dude, what
It wouldn't last a second in the UFC,
Yeah.
in the UFC
Does that
environment.
fuck with you when you hear that shit?
No. I literally laughed. I literally remember being, that's fucking hilarious. No, it doesn't fuck with me, dude.
You're like, I'm staying here.
Yeah, I'm staying here, dude. And like, again, like, I'm not gonna my style is not the style that's like, I'm going to take you down. I'm going to hold you and like try not to let you up. I'm like, dude, if I take you down, I'm gonna try to elbow you in the face. I'm gonna try to submit you with a darce or like a kind of submission, right? Like that's my style, dude. I'm always like, my jiu-jitsu is like very like scrambly, looking for the finish, looking for elbows.
That
like,
stuff is like reasonable. Like people who say they don't want to see wrestling at all is just stupid because like it's part of MMA. But like if guys go down, they take them down, they submit them, they finish. Yeah, that's completely different.
Yeah, 100%. But that's just my game, dude. Even the way I'm built, dude. I'm like a longer, lankier guy. Like if I take you down, I'm looking for your neck. I'm not like, you know, those like short dudes who can just like hold, like they just hold you down, bro. Marab. I'm not that built, bro. So I can't even do that even if I tried. Yeah. So that's not part of my game, bro. Yeah.
You mentioned Islam and Khabib. How do you feel like their careers are shaping out? And in terms of like, I know Khabib's retired now, but in my opinion, I think Khabib hid from a lot of big fights. And I think he took what was easy. And that's my opinion. And I think Islam is kind of itching the same, and they retire young. I don't know. I don't know. What's your opinion on their careers?
Yeah, it's hard to say, dude, because I mean, could be finished undefeated, right? So
undefeated though, but what's the top 3 guys he fought?
Yeah, no, you're right, dude. You're right, 100%. Yeah,
and that's the thing. Like like 100%, Khabib's undefeated, and he's by far probably the best wrestler in the UFC, or was in the UFC. But who did he wrestle? Who did he do these things to? Like, I don't know. Like the Conor is like, I feel like his only fucking ammo.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Like, you know what I mean?
I wonder if that's sometimes just a time of like, those are just the options you had at the moment.
I disagree though, because like you look at a guy like Islam, and first of all, Khabib retired at the age of what, 32? Yeah. Like Islam's gonna do the same thing. Yeah. Islam's going to do the same thing. I don't know if he'll fight Ilya. Yeah. You think he'll fight Ilya?
I hope so.
I don't think he will.
Yeah, I don't think so too.
I don't think he will. I think the only way he fights Ilya is if Ilya goes up to welter. Yeah. And then now you're asking a 145er to jump up to welterweight. Yeah. Dude, that's a lot of weight.
No, 100%.
And Ilya's he's smaller. He's a smaller guy. Yeah. Right? So he'd just be big, and that's the only chance that Islam has against him. I don't know. Who do you think would have been that fight?
I think Islam. But
what if they fought at lightweight?
I think Ilya has a way better chance if they fought lightweight, dude. Yeah. Way better.
So I have Ilya fighting at lightweight. If they go up to welter, Islam all day.
It's just because like what kind of weight can you put on at that point?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Just like chunky, dude.
You just
that would be
chunky.
a sick. I hope that fight one day happens, dude, because that's out of all the fights, too, I think that's the fight I'd be most excited about, bro.
Well, Ilya Arman should be happening. Yeah. That's
a sick fight. Arman's just hitting all these side quests right now, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
They kicked out of fucking airplanes and shit.
He's doing
dude.
like
I love it, dude.
He's doing his streaming.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love
Have you met Nina Drama?
No, I haven't met her yet.
You haven't done one of those legendary interviews?
Not yet, dude.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon.
All the shit she gets online is crazy.
That's crazy. I was reading a bunch of stuff about that today, bro. Yeah.
Well, apparently, like her husband's the one that was actually videotaping everything.
Apparently, he's the he does like the actual like concepts and stuff. He doesn't do the videotaping.
Also, he plans.
Yeah, he's like the media director.
He's like an OnlyFans.
Now, all the fighters say that. I don't know, dude. Like, if you watch the videos, I know what she's doing is for content, for clips, for clout. Some of the shit's a little bit like, you shouldn't be talking that way with the person you're doing content with when you have a husband. I don't know.
100%.
Like, if that was my girl, I'd be like, dude, that's not happening. Like, there's something there.
I feel like she's got the pants in a relationship there, dude.
I feel like he just gets a cut. Like, I feel like it's all scripted. Like, I don't think 100%. It's like...
Unless he's building it all the way up, get all that money and just say,
like,
see ya.
Like, you got to think, like, if she's, like, what... Like, we don't even know... The question is, who is the husband and what does he do? Right? That's the biggest question.
Well, she does all her, like, content shit.
Right. So if his income is relying on her content, then fucking do whatever you need to do with this guy, right? Because we need income. What's going to generate the most views? It's not going to be you wearing a sweater. I'll tell you that, right? So it's do what you got to do, right? So depends on the husband. I'm looking at it from like if he was already well known before and he doesn't need Nina to do all that, then but
it's just a little bit crazy.
I agree.
Wow, dude.
It is wild, but like
it's wild.
I could see her avenue and his avenue out of it, but
that's like your wife like working at a strip bar all day.
Okay. I don't know about that, bro. That's a little crazy. Not a strip bar, but
I'm saying it's the same mentality. Like, guys are hitting on your girl all day.
yeah, but at least it's like 3 or 4 of them, like, and you know who they are.
The UFC fighters on a private jet, eating KFC,
Probably the
fucking
worst.
Gambling online. Like,
Probably the worst people to be in
Yeah.
that.
yeah, like
100%.
what? Like that's like
Probably
worst case
worse than
scenario.
that, yeah.
Like that's worst case scenario. Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna fight Armin?
Yeah, fuck, dude.
Have fun, bro.
Challenge you to a duel, bro. One of us dies.
Yeah, like it's a lose-lose situation.
Lose-lose situation.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like, I'm done defending him. He's he probably has some. Listen, he can't be that dumb.
He might be a cuck.
Probably a cuck.
I don't know. I think he's just getting paid too much to like stop.
No, I think he's a cuck.
Maybe. But I also think he's getting like, I feel like he's just like getting a large sum of money to be a part of it. If he's filming it directly, I'm sure he's taking a good chunk of that.
Yeah, being a cuck. He's getting paid to be a cuck.
Pretty much, yeah. But then again, you see all these, half the people doing it are married or in a relationship, so I think they know his content too. So I don't think any of these people are acting on all that. That's just my opinion. I think a lot of them are married too, but you never know what goes on, right?
Dude.
You know.
I'll find out for you boys.
Dig in a little bit. Let us know.
I'll investigate.
See what's going on there. But
So when are we gonna see you in the octagon?
End of the year, hopefully, dude.
End of the year
man.
for sure.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
100%, man. Yeah.
So you said briefly you're off the injury list now.
No, so I'm still
still
on
on it.
Yeah, but pretty much because I think the idea is as soon as I let him know, I can get booked at any point, right? So once I'm like sparring, wrestling, doing everything full time,
So as soon as you leave that list, like you're,
I can get booked in 2 weeks.
oh shit.
Yeah.
So you can't just leave that list. You gotta be like ready to go.
100%. Yeah, but dude, I'm doing everything I can, man. Everything I
good.
can. So I'm
I'm
hyped,
excited
dude.
to
I'm
see.
so excited, dude. So
yeah, we
we'll
can't
be
wait
back
to see
soon,
that.
boys.
We can all wait to see
Yeah.
that.
That's gonna be sick.
I think it's a whole. He was saying that earlier. It's such a different environment when you like know the person like in the ring and shit.
Oh,
It's not
dude,
the same
100%.
as like.
Yeah,
like you-
way more hyped up, dude.
Yeah, and it's like you want that person.
Adrenaline's like I'm fighting, but I'm not.
I 100%. That's when I see my boys fight. That's the exact same feeling I feel.
Yeah,
dude.
it's crazy.
It's like, holy fuck, why is my heart racing so hard right now, dude? Got like 2 zins in my mouth. I'm like, fuck. Oh, shit.
It's facts. I got 2 zins and money on it.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
way more.
I'm
yeah.
fucking like sweating, man. And then
That
the
was
guy
me in
loses.
Winnipeg. I'm not gonna lie. Like, so I put a parlay in for.
His parlay was nice, actually.
I took Jourdain by points, Jazz by sub or points, and I took Mike by knockout. So leading up to the Mike fight, my parlay was good, and all I needed was a Mike Malott knockout. But without the parlay, I'm like watching Mike, and I'm hoping he knocks this motherfucker out because it's such a big fight for him.
Yeah.
And main card, the whole thing. And like he knocks him out, and dude, I was jumping like a 7-year-old.
I couldn't imagine, dude.
Like my parlay hit, Mike won, Jazz won, Jourdain won. Like it was just like you couldn't write it any
Yeah,
better.
100%.
It was just like,
Yeah.
like where are we going? But yeah, it was a good night. It was a
Yeah,
good night.
dude.
So it's definitely. I can't wait to see you fight
Yeah,
now.
thanks,
It's gonna
boys.
be
I'm
sick.
pumped. I'm pumped.
It's gonna be
So
sick.
if anyone wants to see what social media they can follow
I'm
you
just
at.
on Instagram at Sidey MMA, so SIDEY MMA. It's pretty much all I
MMA.
use right now, dude. But
Yeah, no other social media.
TikTok, same thing.
Yeah.
But that's it, dude.
You post on TikTok?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, you should, man.
Yeah.
You should.
Trying to stay consistent with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
social
Do a lot of
media
food
is-
stuff, vlogging, like things like that, dude.
Yeah, it's good, man. Staying active on social media is a big part of
100%.
fighting.
It is. It really is, dude.
You got to build up your personality.
100%. That's why we get the platform, right? To build it up.
Exactly. Guys, if you're listening, go check him out right now on all social medias. Go like his shit, comment on his shit, chirp him a little bit. He might chirp back.
He probably will chirp back.
Oh yeah, dude.
Wish him a speedy recovery, and obviously we hope to see him in the ring soon.
Octagon, not ring.
Sorry, Octagon.
We don't
not
say ring, man.
Yeah.
Fuck the ring.
Fuck the ring. Did you ever watch WWE as a kid?
Dude, I loved it till I realized it was fake, bro. Like, I'm out, bro. I'm out. You fucking lied to me. Yeah.
Oh fuck. Yeah, I still actually watched a little bit when it was fake, but I did when I found it was fake. I didn't believe
Fucking
it.
hurt, dude.
I didn't believe it.
hurt.
But
I never
you do
watched
the
it.
real shit.
Yeah, hell
People
yeah.
in the Octagon do the real shit. All right.
Serhiy, thank you so much for coming
course,
on,
boys.
man.
Thank you so
Really
much for having
appreciate
me.
your time, man. It's been a pleasure talking to you. And like we said, we can't wait to see you fight and what the future holds for you. So thank you.
Boys. Thank you, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Peace.
Break